All right, ready to get underway. Mookie Betts will get us started. The wind of the pitch. That misses the zone. So this is it. Game 7 is off and running. And that one fouled off. The 1-1. And right back to the mound. One out in the top of the first. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. High fly ball down the left field line. Rosarena puts the squeeze on that one. That's out number 2.
Hey man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Will Smith in the box now. No balls and a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that one ripped to left. And a base hit right there. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he beats it. He's safe.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
The 0-1. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Smith stands at second with 2 gone. Hard hit right side. He steps on the bag, and that is the third. Now here is Randy Arozarena. And a pitch. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Outman ranging back, looking up, and it's off the wall. And he makes it into third with a leadoff triple.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Absolutely blasted that one into the gap, but just didn't have quite enough to clear the wall out there. Maybe a little more elevation under it and it carries over, but that's a swing you'll be happy with every time.
Now the 0-1. Bounce to the left side. Rojas. Now the throw to first on the run. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Yandy Diaz now. Out to short. Throw on to Freeman. 2 away. Isaac Paredes now. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Peralta makes the catch. And that is that. Top of the second. And now here's the Dodgers designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. That's in there. That's strike 1. And a swing and a miss there.
Boog, one of our favorites. Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with his strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. They'll make a good pitch on the edge of the zone, want the strike, and not get the call. But most of the time, Jerry gets it right. He's a good one. David Peralta stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And the righty deals. Out to short. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second. Here's Jason Hayward. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that's through there for a strike. The 0-2. On the ground to the left. That's the third out. Dodgers back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the second. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Luke Raley. Pepio back to work. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. That one's carrying, and it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. Showed off some really nice oppo pop with that swing and just couldn't get it over the fence. But I absolutely love everything about that approach and the mechanics right there.
Ground ball right side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now it's Jose Siri. There's a strike. That one hammered center field. Outman going back some more, and brings it in at the wall. And that should get the job done as he tags from third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 2-0.
Well, he's always capable of losing one over the fence. He might have just missed it right there, but a good job to drive in that run from third.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Muncy over to second, on to Freddie. Double play. On to the third inning, and here's the rookie center fielder, James Outman. There's the strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and no messing around either. All 3 pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Miguel Rojas at the plate. And a good eye there.
That's low. That's a ball.
And now it's even up.
1-1.
And another ball.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Ground ball up the middle. Walls throws to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third.
Now batting, second baseman, Mookie.
So the batting order turns over. Mookie Betts steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Betts getting the start at second, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Gold Glove Award winner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosarena moving under it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Nothing doing. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. One of the best in the game against right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, that's another story. That's in there. 0-1. Singy, is this more common today? Guys really only succeeding against pitchers throwing from a specific side.
I think it's because you just don't get a very long trial period.
This ball well hit left center field, and that splits the gap. Now he'll turn for second, and he's got a leadoff double.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
This one popped up, and that'll fall for a base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. The tag, and he's out. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Arozarena coming home. He will score, and they lead by 3.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get
on the ground, 2 ball. Fires to second for 1, and they bounce into 2 already. This one ends the third. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. This is the World Series on the show. Welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Left-hand hitter waits. Now a fly ball to right center. And a base hit. The batter now will be Will Smith. Doubled in his first AB.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Strike 2.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That gets down for a hit. Freeman headed for third. Across is the runner from first, and it's now a 2-run game.
Down in the count, battling to stay alive, and just a nice job to put it in play. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside, gotten to hit it off the handle, but he still muscled it out there. You just have to tip your cap on the mound.
Next offering is fouled back. No outs, runner on second. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
That one fouled off. Man at second. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Smith around third. He'll score easily, and they trail by 1.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
David Peralta at the plate. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. When you're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
No, that's low.
Next offering is down low, and the count is 1-1. On the ground, could be 2. Good feed. That's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that. Ready to go. Bottom 4. And here is Luke Raley. Pepio back to work. They say you win.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Line drive, base hit. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
All over that one right there. I love the approach he had right there with that pitch. Not trying to do too much, but still looking to drive it, and that's exactly what he...
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. The Rockets one to right, and they boost their lead. It's 5-2. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back.
Hayward makes the grab. One pitch and one out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
On a line, base hit.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Digging in, Josh Lowe. And there's a foul ball. Right-hander kick steals. And a base hit into right. And that's going to roll to the wall. Pinto rounds second on his way to third. Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out. So the lineup flips over. And stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. 1 run across. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're at the corners now with still only 1 away. Taylor Walls the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Base hit and a run comes in.
That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Left-hander out of the bullpen, Victor Gonzalez. Down the left field line, base hit. Arozarena around third. 1 run is in. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
Everything came together for him. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now Isaac Paredes. Base hit and a run in to score. Another comes in to score, and it's now 10-2.
This is unbelievable. That's now 6 consecutive hits by this lineup. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those all
flips for 1, and it's a double play to end the inning. New inning getting started, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. First pitch, and he just misses.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs.
Check swing, went around, and the count is 2-2. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Clip the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3. And a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And that one wrapped foul. Righty to the plate. That's in there. That's strike 2. That one the other way. To second, there's one. Double play. What a twin killing, Dan. Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom of the inning. Lau at the plate. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. And fouled off. Oh, 0-2 now. The punch out there, and 1 gone.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. He tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
And that one is lifted in the air. Outman. Long run. He can't get there. That should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. And he's out on the tag. Now the catcher up to hit. Rene Pinto. 1 for 2. Tap back to the mound. Tosses to first. That is the inning. And welcome back. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Mookie Betts. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And he takes a strike. Ball to strike. Upstairs.
Oh, that's up.
Hit hard, base hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration.
And the Rays, they go to the bullpen. Colin Poche.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
And that is cut on and missed. And the count is 0-2. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in standing. To first, might be 2. Diaz, toss to second, return throw to first, and that's 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. In there, and it's 0-1. Smith measures 5 feet 10 inches, 28 years old. And he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. They say he'll win.
1 and 2 is the count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swings and misses, struck him out. 1 hit in the inning. Back here at Tropicana Field, bottom of the 6th inning. Now up for Tampa Bay, Josh Lowe. And a pitch. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. Back to the top of the lineup, Randy Arozarena. Next to hit for the Rays. Hard on the ground to first. He'll do it himself. And a couple of quick outs. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Taylor Walls. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
This batter has to understand his job is to get on base however he can. If he gets hit by a pitch, if he walks, maybe even singles. But you want to get the heart of the order up to the plate.
And that'll fall for a base hit. Yandy Diaz will hit next. Liner, base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Isaac Paredes. 1 for 3. In the air, out towards left center, and it falls. So that's 3 straight hits with 2 outs, and the bases are loaded. And he's safe at third. And a run comes in to score. And stepping in for the Rays, Luke Raley. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Two outs. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Diaz, the runner at third. Paredes at first. 2 out of the inning. To the right side. Bats up with it. In plenty of time to first. Inning over. Back here at the ballpark, we go to the top of the 7th. Now it's the Dodger cleanup hitter, Max Muncy.
1 strike.
Next offering upstairs. That one drifts inside. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. On the ground, right side, and foul ball. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Martinez in the box again, takes the strike. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1. Their 4th double play of the night. Yikes. In the air out towards right center. Raley gliding back. Makes the grab after a long run. And that'll bottom of the 7th. And now it's Brandon Lau. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
That one is absolutely belted. Outman raging back towards the wall. Back some more. Leaping, and he makes the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the catcher for the Rays, Rene Pinto. Left field. Peralta makes the grab, and that is that. Welcome back. We go to the 8th, and now the right fielder, Jason Hayward. And that's in for a strike.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Next offering is in for a strike. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But, you know, it happens.
And Poche ready to work. Popped up. Low. Calls it in. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's going to be Miguel Rojas. And first offering is fouled off. That's a laser base hit.
That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and ripped it into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Raley moving under it. Brings it in, and that's the inning. 1 left. Ryan Brazier on to pitch out of the pen here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. And first offering is fouled off. Low aboard here at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Alex Vesia looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Man at first. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Taylor Walls. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Well, the hitter shows the pitcher that he's willing to go after that pitch down in the zone. So perhaps he'll come back to it. Still try to get that ground ball double play.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Ground ball could be 2. Freeman to second, back to first for 2, and that'll do it. We go to the 9th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a miss. Strike one. And he pumps it a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Now one gone in the ninth. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Here comes Mac. It's Muncy. New pitcher on now, Pete Fairbanks.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And
snags it for the second out. Now it's J.D. Martinez. First pitch swinging. Fairbanks, 29 years old, and he was a 9th-round draft pick back in 2015. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Just one strike away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. And for the first time ever, they've done it. The Rays are World Series champions.
congratulations to the Game 7 of the World Series. Every player on both sides comes to the ballpark knowing that this is it. Well, these guys got it done. They've been a special club all year long, and it's fitting they win it all in a special series.
Welcome back on the show as we see some of the final moments and reactions in this World Series clinching game. And now let's go down on the field where they're set to present the Commissioner's Trophy to the World Series champs. For Chris Singleton and our outstanding crew, I'm John Shambi. This has been the World Series on MLB The Show.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the